Welcome to Growing Up Different. My name is Alan Bradford, and I was born in 1966. And yes, I have ADHD, and I was recently diagnosed in May of 2023. So that's how recent it was. Now, growing up, I had problems in school, obviously. My grades would slip even though I was learning everything that they were teaching me, but I could never make it through their tests or anything else without getting terribly distracted. And so obviously my grades were not exactly what you call exemplary. I'd get mostly like C's and D's and a couple of F's here and there. But the point is, everybody always told me the same thing, that I was too smart for this, I should get better grades. Of course, my parents never understood it, so they kept on saying, well, we're going to have to punish you for getting bad grades and things like that. But yet, when I was in fourth grade, I was reading my dad's books, and the teachers didn't believe I could understand it, so of course they tested me because I told them to. And they stopped at 6-year comprehension level. In fifth grade, I was reading Shakespeare. So it wasn't that I couldn't achieve something, but for some odd reason, I wasn't getting good grades. I had procrastinated on everything. I had all kinds of problems. I was considered the weird kid. Of course, I had my social life was virtually non-existent. I had more acquaintances than anything else. But the only people I could really talk to actually was girls. I never get talk truly with guys. I never could. And I had all kinds of problems there. So So basically, what we're talking about is I was a nerd. I admit it freely. I was kind of geeky. I watched more TV shows and movies than anybody I ever knew. I still do watch a lot of them, and mostly that's to keep my mind pretty much calmed down because I can't stop getting thousands of ideas a day, and they just won't shut. My mind won't shut up. So I couldn't figure out anything I could do to change anything. I wasn't fast at work. I couldn't concentrate. I'd lose focus. Now, when I was in school, my teachers always told my dad if he just focused, he could do a lot better. Well, that was the problem. So I graduated high school in 1985. They didn't come up with a proper diagnosis of ADHD until 1987. So all the moments that I'd be blacking out during classes, things like this, I mean, I would literally just stare off into space. And when I'd snap out of it, I wouldn't even remember doing it a couple of times for about a half to 1 second. I couldn't even remember where I was. Then I'd have to snap out of it fully. But the point is, I call it blanking. That's my term for it. I don't know if that's an official term or anything. But I also have, it's basically where my brain takes a vacation for a few seconds. And there was a couple times it was really noticeable. Now, in my 11th grade year, they actually tested me for epilepsy. That's how much they didn't understand it. So now they're getting to the point where they're starting to understand it. And as soon as I learned the official diagnosis of ADHD, I picked up two books. One is called You Mean I'm Not Lazy, Stupid, or Crazy? I think that's the first one. The second one is ADHD 2.0. So with these two books, I am hoping to learn as much as I can about ADHD. I've already learned a lot, but I haven't learned enough yet. And I'm basically recording this as a journal on my journey to understanding my ADHD and how to deal with it. Because I know there's no way I'm going to get out of it. Now, yes, I've got my doctor who diagnosed me put me on atomoxetine, which had a couple of early on side effects, but those seem to have calmed down. That's a lot better. But I'm starting to notice a difference in how I focus, things like this. I'm even feeling a little bit more energetic. So it is helping. And as I learn things, I will be sharing some of those things I've learned, how I was able to apply them to my past life, and things I'm going to try for the future. I'm hoping to do that with this channel. And if you have anything that you have questions about or ideas that might help me to deal with my ADHD, let me know. I'd like to know those ideas. So that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoy and have a nice day.